I'm Nathan Lotta.
And I'm Jill Sweetman.
In the spring of 2011, we started Green Things Farm in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Here are some highlights from our first year.
It all started when Jeff McCabe and colleagues received a grant from the U.S. Department of Agriculture to create a new farm incubator,
which supports new farmers like us.
It's really hard for people that want to get into farming to be able to afford land, to build the infrastructure they need. And so this is a place where they can start that process with an existing infrastructure. They can establish their clients, they can figure out their business models, and then transition onto their own farms over time.
By providing us with 2 years of land free of charge, an advisory board of experienced farmers we can go to for help.
Everything that's fresh right now is from the hoop.
And essential infrastructure such as a well, barn, and hoop houses.
They call it the Tillian Farm Development Center, and it is located on 16 acres of farmland owned by Ann Arbor Township, just a few miles north of downtown Ann Arbor. Last February, Nate and I submitted an application to Tillian to start our own farm business, Green Things Farm, and were accepted along with 2 other new farms, Seeley Farm, which grows seasonal salad greens, and Bending Sickle Community Farm, which raises heritage meats.
After many weeks of planning, we put together a successful fundraising campaign and organized a volunteer workday to construct the first hoop house and clean out the beautiful old barn at Tillian that had not been used for over 60 years. Hoop houses are an essential part of Tillian, since the goal is to increase production of local food year-round for our community.
To help fund the hoop houses, Lisa Gottlieb and Jeff McCabe started Selma Cafe at their home in Ann Arbor. Selma is a community breakfast salon where local chefs, using all local ingredients, cook for around 150 people one morning each week. People have fun, eat great local food, and donate money to the cause as they are able.
The Hoop House volunteers learn skills and have fun, like an old-fashioned barn raising. It is a great day of hard work, good food, and coming together as a community.
Assembling the hoop house requires careful planning and teamwork.
The ground posts are in. They were put in yesterday. The baseboards are going in. You can see over here there's a jig set up for making the bows, which become the skeleton of the hoop. So we've got people knocking them together here. We've got people putting them together here. So pretty soon what will happen next is people will carry the bows over and they'll start installing them. And pretty quick you'll just see this skeleton form. It's really beautiful.
Once the structure is up, a plastic skin is pulled over the frame. When completed, hoop houses allow us to offer fresh vegetables to residents and restaurants in the dead of winter and provides us with a source of income in the off-season. The hoop houses have no source of heat except the sun, but on a sunny January day, it can be 70 degrees inside.
Growing food using the safest methods for both environmental and human health is very important to us. One of the ways we protect our plants from insect pests is by covering them with a thin fabric that serves as a physical barrier.
The animals at Tillian are raised without hormones or pesticides. Once they are old enough, they are free range and can go in and out of their shelters at will. The electric fences help keep them safe from predators and are moved around the field so they always have fresh pasture to feed on.
Our farm is small but efficient. Bee pollination increases productivity. We space the plants close together for fewer weeds and easier harvest. And we use drip irrigation to prevent unnecessary water evaporation. Tillian provided the new farmers with funding for a wash and pack room. To rinse off the vegetables, we brought in a big tub and powered it with a jacuzzi motor. Then to dry the greens, we use a spin cycle of a clothes washer.
We reuse materials whenever possible. For instance, our refrigerated cooler once served a restaurant, and our chicken coop is made from salvaged lumber. Since much of our machinery was purchased used, we've learned a lot about fixing things.
Even though we only used about 3 acres, Green Things Farm has grown a lot of great food this year, which we distributed through a vegetable CSA. This stands for Community Supported Agriculture. People either buy a half share or a full share, paying us in the beginning of the season. After that, no money is exchanged. Each week they pick up their share of what is harvested that morning, from 6 to 14 different vegetables and herbs depending on what is in season.
The great variety our customers receive is fun and really healthy. We enjoy talking about the foods we are offering, and we encourage people to come out onto the farm and visit.
People today want to ensure their food is healthy to eat and that they can get it year-round. It's called food security.
We are very proud of what we've been able to accomplish this first year at Tillian Farm Development Center and appreciate the continued community support we receive to make our business a wonderful and happy success.